Hello again. Thank you for joining me. Shabbat Shalom, my family. This is Dr. J. Lorraine. And yesterday, at the beginning of the Sabbath, the Father told me to tell them what I told Joshua, Yahushua. The first thing that he told them I knew what he was referring to because that was one of my favorite scriptures to meditate on. And he told them, speaking through Joshua, he said, only be strong and very courageous to guard to do according to all the Torah which Moshe, my servant, commanded you. Do not turn from it, right or left, so that you act wisely wherever you go. Do not let this book of the Torah depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, so that you guard to do according to all that is written in it. For then you shall make your way prosperous and act wisely. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, nor be discouraged, for Yahuwah, your Elohim, is with you wherever you go. As I meditated on that in the evening, the next passage came to me was what he said to them in their campaign. This is when Israel had crossed the Jordan and was taking the land that was given to them. They went to Ai. They had been successful so far, but they had gone to Ai. And 36 men died. And the rest of the 3,000 had turned and ran away. And Joshua was on his knees, on his face, crying out to Yahuwah. And he said, get up. It's sin in the camp. And that is chapter 7. I'm going to start at 11. Israel has sinned and have also transgressed my covenant, which I have commanded them. And they have even taken some of that which is under the ban, and have both stolen and deceived, and also put it among their own goods. And the sons of Israel shall not be able to stand before their enemies. They are going to turn their backs before their enemies, for they have become accursed. I am not with you anymore unless you destroy that which is under the ban from your midst. Rise up, set the people apart, and you shall say, set yourselves apart for tomorrow, because thus said Yahuwah Elohim of Israel, that which is under the ban is in your midst. And O Israel, you are not able to stand before your enemies until you put away that which is under the ban out of your midst. King James Version says that the accursed thing. So there was one man who had taken a Babylonian garment, some silver and some gold, and hid it in his tent on that previous campaign. Because of the actions of one man, 36 righteous men perished. 36 families were affected because one man chose to go his own way and bring the accursed thing into his home. Now, We are going into some turbulent times, times of sorrow. And we have to purge and cleanse ourselves and our homes from the sin that we have hidden within. And some of it is hidden so deep and have you carried it so long till you think what is right is wrong. And you justify the things that you do, your mindset. And some of you have the audacity to say that it is of Yah. This invisible enemy, I'm talking about the invisible one now, that has crippled the whole world. It has destroyed businesses. More people have perished during this plague than in the First and the Second World War. Livelihoods, the way of life, has been taken or stolen. And some believe that it'll get back to normal. I don't believe that is going to ever happen again. He has promised if we keep his commandments that he would keep us. And that to get the accursed thing out of the camp. Check your home for any occultic paraphernalia. That garment that Achan took was a Babylonian priest's garment. It's an occultic item. And tarot cards, Ouija boards, pornography, anything that you would be ashamed of if Yahushua came to visit you should be taken out of the house. Anything that you would be ashamed of if he heard some of your conversations concerning hate and bigotry, we have to consider our ways and examine ourselves, especially now, because we're going into some tough times. And the enemy has unleashed so many missiles, assaults against us physically, spiritually, and financially. But if you keep his commandments, if you figure out how to dwell in the secret place, and you can't have any guile in you, redirect your position on black and white, Democrat and Republican, evangelicals, Christians, Jews. It is a schism, a method of dividing people that they might not come together and reason together according to Yah's word. It is a trap and a snare and a device of the enemy to make everybody look like an idiot. Our focus right now should be inward. Cleaning up all of that ancient filth. The idea that you are right and everybody else is wrong. Study the scriptures. Walk in love. Get your own house in order. Peace and blessings. Talk to you soon.